You wanna press.
Hello everybody, and welcome back once again to another episode of Hobby Tips. Well, this is again another review, and again we are reviewing some more stuff from Wargame-Model-Mods, which is absolutely fantastic. Tom at Wargame-Model-Mods has sent me this awesome power station terrain piece, which should be really, really cool. And I'm going to actually try and not swear on this video, so if I sound like I've got Tourette's, it's because I'm trying to bite my tongue and not actually have any bad language, because as we all know, I swear like a sailor. So if you want to go and check out some of my swearing, go to any of my other videos. But anyway, one of the things that I didn't touch on in the last review was actually how they package. They actually come pretty much like this, in this baggie here. You get some smaller baggies in there. Normally the smaller pieces all come separate. Like there's one of the coolant towers. Here we've got, I don't actually know what these are, like they slot into something. Not entirely sure, I'll have to have a look at the instructions in a second. We've got some of the more fine detail bits here. Got things like the doors and these coolant vents and stuff like that. They're very nicely detailed. They'll paint up absolutely lovely. And then we have the slightly bigger stuff in the bottom of the bag here. Now this is like the main walls of the building, and it'll also be the base by the looks of it. Let's just have a look-see. There we go. So there's that there. It looks like this one actually has a hollow bottom as well. Oh dear, I've just dropped something on the floor. Oh dear. Since when do you hear me say oh dear on this show? God damn it. That doesn't constitute swearing, does it? God damn it. No, it doesn't constitute swearing. No. To hell with that. Anyway. So yeah, so let's look like it has a hollow bottom to it, like the other one that I did, which was the supply base. Now, this is really, really good for me because I'm actually going to do something really special with this this one, something that I've never actually tried before, and it's going to make it look absolutely awesome. But anyway, so there's some of the other bits and bobs for it, and yeah, they all come elastic banded up in various little piles. Now, again, one thing that I do like about Wargame-Model-Mods is that he does actually provide instructions, or instructions, whichever way you prefer. This one looks like it's a two-parter there, which is absolutely fantastic. And they're not like stupid instructions either, like connect point A to point B. He actually puts humanity into them. There we go. Like example, instructions. Before gluing anything, make sure the pieces fit. They may need rotating or flipping to fit in place, aka dry fit it, which nothing would ever tell you to do normally. You know, start by placing the two sets of corner walls to the floor to the door. Well, it's just really nicely laid out instructions, and if any of you guys get any of this stuff, you guys will see what I mean. See, the pictures and stuff are fantastic, and yeah. Low-tack tape. Sorry, I'm just reading what it says there. It says low-tack tape. I was like, what's all that for? Supposedly to hold it in. Now, some of the more elaborate constructions from Wargame-Model-Mods, it is a little bit tricky from what I found. So you do need to use the actual elastic bands that you get given in order to go around buildings to hold them together a little bit better. You also need to... what's he doing lying down there? Stand over there, Herald of Nurgle. So what you do need to do, you need to use the elastic bands that come with it to actually hold it together so that the joins glue really nicely. Also, some of the ones you have to actually leave till the glue dries because it becomes a bit fiddly trying to get in there when it's dry and stuff keeps lifting up and keeps coming off. But apart from that, they go together perfectly. And his laser cut MDF is all I think this kit is mostly pre-popped out of the frame. Yeah, it's all pre-cut out because normal MDF kits come still on the actual pieces of wood frame, which is a real annoyance because you got to pop it out and you get loads of leftover bits of MDF and it goes all funny looking. It doesn't look very good. These are all pre-popped out. I've not done any of this. This is actually how it came. Absolutely fantastic stuff. But anyway, I am going to get on with building this. Hopefully I didn't break anything then. No, I didn't. I'm going to get on with this and you'll see it built in a second. So, time for a jump cut. Okie dokie guys, so without further ado, let's look at the finished build and the finished painted power station. Finally, it is done. Been a while because I had some issues with my airbrush again, using the wrong type of paint that was clogging it up. But anyway, that's beside the point. As you can see, guys, here it is. Look how god damn awesome it is. That's right, I can say god damn it because it's not actually swearing, in my books anyway. But this is such an awesome terrain piece, really, really large, really, really big, really, really imposing. Plenty of space on the tops to get miniatures. You could even put some stuff inside the cooling tower up here as well if you wanted to. Well, you know, if you don't mind getting, you know, radiation out of the reactor. But anyway, you could fit a lot of miniatures on here. You can even say that they're inside it if you wanted to. It's big enough for that. Absolutely wonderful piece of kit. I love it. A lot of freedom in regards to where you can place stuff, such as these bits here, this radiator, these fans, and these grates and things. I actually followed mostly to what the instructions say, with the exceptions of these bits, because I thought the fans would be closer to the ceiling, because hot air rises and it would want to suck hot air out in order to keep the reactor nice and cool so it can generate power. These grates here are wonderful, nice and deep. However, they do come in 2 bits, so if you wanted to have more grates, you could just stick the singular bit down. As you can see there, it's 1, 2, and my camera's really struggling focusing on that corner. But as you see, guys, so what do you think of the paint job on this? You know, I thought it was pretty nice. I've done it in style with my other Wargame-Model-Mods terrain, grey concrete, green roof. That's kind of what I'm going for. I'm going for kind of like a military barracks kind of view. But yeah, so absolutely amazing bit of kit. There's one exception as well that I didn't put, that you don't get with the kit as well. Like I said on my other video, you don't get these Imperial Aquillas. These are courtesy of the amazing Spud tape. Delicious. But yeah, guys, so absolutely fantastic piece of kit. I did some texturing on this because I wanted to break up the cooling tower in as opposed to the smooth concrete on the actual walls of the building itself. So I did some texture paint on there. I actually used texture spray rather than spraying it over because I didn't want to lose a lot of this lovely detail here. I just sprayed it into a container and then dabbed it on randomly with a tissue, so that was that. Used my airbrush to poof some sepia ink over the model itself. Just looked like it had like a las gun and las pistol scorch marks on it, which looked dead good. But yeah, guys, so that's pretty much it. Now, these things are hollow, which is really, really good, which means you can actually put a fair chunk of stuff in there. Now, what I'm actually going to do, I'm actually going to hitch this up a little bit, and I'm going to turn this light off. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn my main light off as well in my room. There we go. Because, you guys, I thought I'd do something rather special with this miniature. And if you've not guessed it already, yep, that's right, I put LEDs inside it, because what reactor core would not be glowing an evil shade of red? Absolutely lovely. I mean, you can see the LEDs are down there, just shining away, make a really, really nice glow. And I've got to admit, let's just turn this light off as well. That looks awesome. Not you'd be playing in the dark, but it just adds a nice little bit of realism to the miniature. In regards to, let's turn these lights back on. Let's put the main light back on up here. So yeah, in regards to actually how I rigged up the LED lighting system, now this terrain piece itself is actually hollow, as you guys can see there, apart from the actual reactor core bit. So all I did was glue the switch down there, well, green stuff the switch down, green stuff the battery in there so I could pop it off if I need to change it, have the connector there exposed so that I can always pop it off, and then I simply just drilled a hole through this bit into the reactor core and then glued the LEDs down. Absolutely fantastic, fantastic stuff. So yeah, guys, so this has been another review for Wargame-Model-Mods, and I just realised I was about to finish, where I'm not actually finished yet. I've thought of something else. A couple of notes on the actual miniature itself. Whilst it is an awesome one to go together, you will probably need, unless you have massive, massive trowel hands, you'll probably need 2 people to help build the actual cooling tower here, because it's a little bit tricky. You need someone to hold the bottom whilst you fit it all in, and then you'll need someone to hold it whilst you put an elastic band around the top. You'll need someone to hold it whilst you put an elastic around the bottom as well, in order to keep the pieces held together and keep them nice and chaff. Also, don't make the mistake I did by gluing on the roof last, unless you do want more space to manoeuvre to put an LED lighting system in here, because it is a bit of a pain to go on and you have to do a bit of stretching of the bonds in order to get it back there. But yeah, absolutely wonderful piece of kit. Thank you so much to Wargame-Model-Mods for sorting me out with this, and I think you've got a customer for life there. So guys, if you fancy some awesome terrain, some awesome, unique and different terrain, please head over to Wargame-Model-Mod. The link is in the doobly-doo down below, and go check out some of his stuff. There's new stuff added all the time, and I'm actually working with him well, quite closely at the moment in order to produce some other stuff for you guys. So, Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you guys again. See you now, and goodbye.